In this video, I'm going to show you how to do a bevel cut using the Keencut Futura. I'm showing you specifically the 40-inch version. If you haven't already done so, I recommend watching the video on how to perform a straight cut first. In this video, other general information is also covered as well. I'll be making a beveled window in my mat for a picture frame as seen here. This is a great supplement to the written instructions, which you should always read the written instructions. For this process, we'll be using the smaller mat guide, and the T-bar slides onto that piece. It slides into place like so. If you don't want the mat guide to move from side to side, adding this lock piece will help it stay in place. When you're starting out, it may help to mark where you want your window to be as an added guide. Next, measure out the end of cut limit stop for the size you want in your mat window. I will note that I am doing a uniform window. I'm setting them all to 3/4 of an inch. Now for the start of cut limit stop, and finally the mat guide limit stop. Next, put in a large scratch sheet, referred to as a slip sheet, and then the real project lined up in the corner on top of the slip sheet. Bring the cutter bar down and adjust the blade to the point it is slightly cutting into the slip sheet. If it's too long or too short, adjust the blade depth and put it back into the cutter head. Also note that you should choose the right blade, which I will discuss at the end of the video. With the blade and project ready, push down on the edge stopper and slide it to your project until it comes up to the side. Now bring the blade down into the project. Let go of the edge stopper and proceed to make the first cut. Notice how the cutter head is stopped short by the end of cut limiter. Now do the same process for all 4 sides of the project. If done correctly, you will come out with a nice windowed board. You may find that the corners are still slightly attached, like on this framing mat board. If you pull it apart, then you're going to have some unsightly and unprofessional corners. To avoid this, you can make micro adjustments on the appropriate stops, which are all color-coded with blue, green, and red. Now with the blades. The Tech S blades are only supposed to be used on one side as they are marked. The Tech 12 blades are for harder boards under 3mm thick, and the Tech S15 are better for harder, thicker boards. Provided are some higher quality standard blades, which should only be used for vertical cutting. Though the Keencut 80 are higher quality than most off-brand blades, it is still said to be lesser quality than the Tech blades. Tech D blades are better for general purpose cuts, with the 15 again being for thicker and softer materials.